Here we go. Game 14, Montreal Canadiens versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto, they're up on the Montreal Canadiens so far. They're in first in the North/Canadian division. Montreal's in second. Montreal does have a game in hand. I think Toronto's up by 3 points going into this game. For the game, Dermott makes his return after that leg injury. Patan's back in and Engvall's back in. Sandin, Lettinen, and Barabanov are out. Looks like the Leafs are going with the 6D and the full four lines for forwards. Engvall is playing the third line, and Mikheyev is up with Tavares and Nylander. And let's just get right into it. First period, and it's another slow first period for the Leafs. Not liking this trend over the last two games anyway. And it bites them right away. Turnover by Muzzin early, and Anderson goes 5-hole on Anderson. Freddie was well out. I think he thought he was going high. I don't know if it went off. Was it Tavares' stick coming back? I'm not sure if it went off the stick or it just caught him off guard there. Goes 5-hole, 1-0 Canadians early. Not a good start. And the shaky play just continues. On a dump in by Montreal, Anderson bobbles it. They throw it out. Montreal throws it out front. Anderson's fallen on his butt. Then Marner goes to clear it, and it kind of like hits his backhand, then his forehand, and it goes right to the Canadiens player. But both Anderson and Marner are able to regroup. Marner dives in front, makes the block, and then Freddie Anderson covers it. Montreal, in this first period, they are the better team early. Toronto does get a few chances, though. One, of course, is Mikheyev with a burst of speed. One of his many bursts of speeds that you've seen throughout the season, but again, gets a good chance, can't score. I tell you, one of these games, he will score on one of these where it looks like he's going to the center of the ice and then he beats the defenseman wide. He did it a couple times this game, but he just loses the puck or just missed the net. The D just recovers in time. The guy deserves a goal. Leafs then end up on a penalty kill after Engvall's accidental high stick, but it's well killed by the Leafs. And even on this play, on the penalty kill, it's Austin Matthews. He's out there just for the draw because he's getting better with faceoffs. You know, he's out there for the draw. He blocks a shot. Absolute legend. Fantasy hockey for me. Thanks him very much. Just don't get hurt, Austin. Just a note on Austin Matthews. I think he traveled the most again this game. He was on the ice the most, the highest time on ice, I think. He's spectacular again. Maybe not score sheet spectacular, but well played by him again. Spezza, then following the penalty kill, he gets a nice chance, but ends up being in too deep and he hits the side of the net. I think he looked skyward after. I bet he wishes he held on to the puck a little bit longer and either threw it out front or tucked it short side. Then following this, Weber takes a penalty on Matthews. It looked like a hook, and Leafs get their chance on the power play. It took about 13 minutes, but the Leafs finally started to get some consistency with their play, but nothing really significant happens on that power play. Following that, the Leafs' third line goes out, and they put a strong shift in the Canadian zone. They hem them in the zone, and then it's the fourth line's turn. Patan picks up a loose puck, feeds Boyd. Boyd has a wide open net, but it bobbles on him, and almost. They said on the broadcast if he was a lefty, it was probably easy. Just pick it up to his backhand, go to his forehand, and score. But having to choke down on the stick and everything like that, it just bobbled up on him because he's right-handed. The Leafs do end up on the power play, though. And finally, the Leafs decide to change up the power play a bit. First, they had Patan and Hyman out on the power play. It didn't really work. They were a bit lackadaisical out there, so they threw the big boys out. Best chance was Marner. He gets a nice grade A scoring chance, nice shot, but Price with a stellar glove save. And that's basically how the first period ends, and it ends up being 1-0 Montreal after the first. But right away, in the second period, the Leafs are on it. Hyman's behind the net. He feeds it out to Marner. Marner to JT. Carey Price makes another stellar save. And then this just continues. He makes another save on Tavares, then another one on Kerfoot, and then there's just some good action. And then Tavares gets absolutely buried into the ice by Weber. Just an unfortunate play. It's like if the puck bounced out, it looked like it was an open net, and he went to just stop, lost his footing. He takes out Weber. Weber lands on him. Weber's like 230 pounds. Lands on him. Forearm goes in the back of the head. JT's face goes right into the ice. He's bleeding. He has to go to concussion protocol. But luckily, a big sigh of relief, he did return in the game, and he played well. Around the 11-minute mark, and Anderson has to make his own stellar save. But the Leafs take a penalty on the play. Leafs are able to kill that penalty. Anderson makes a nice glove save on it. Good kill. Didn't let Montreal set up. Then it's the Leafs' turn. It's Nylander missing an open net on a brilliant cross-ice pass by Matthews. Then Matthews on the rebound misses that same open net. Then another Leaf misses the net. Honestly, Leafs just hit the net. Leafs and Montreal then go 4-on-4 after a scrum by Anderson's goal. Hall dumps Evans, I believe. They both go to the box. It's 4-on-4, and the Leafs go to town. It's like they're on a power play. Honestly, they're probably better 4-on-4 than they are 5-on-4. Matthews and Marner up first, and they're just running show. Then it's JT and Nylander come out, and it's the returning Travis Dermott with the absolute snipe over the blocker of Price. What a shot. The Leafs make it 1-1. Holy release. Leafs deserve that goal after that pure domination 4-on-4. For the rest of the second, it's back and forth to end the second. And it looks like Montreal takes a penalty with like 1 second left. But to start the third period, it's 4-on-4. Very odd. I don't even know why. I don't even think they said it on the broadcast. I haven't looked at, this is right after the game I'm doing this, so I didn't even look it up. What happened? I don't get why. But anyway, 4-on-4. Leafs looked good last time. Let's see how it goes. And on this play, to be fair, I think the Leafs the refs put away the whistle for a little bit there because it did look like Marner did interfere with Josh Anderson in the Leafs zone. But I guess I can't be too sour, or they can't even be too sour. I don't think it should have been in that situation anyway. Leafs should have been on the power play. But all is happy because Justin Hall absolutely sends a rocket from the point, high glove. Wow. He has all the time in the world to set up and goes, yeah, sure, why not? Let's make this shot. And he takes just a crazy shot. It was beautiful. Leafs score both goals 4-on-4. Honestly, they look better 4-on-4 than they do 5-on-4. Not many times does Carey Price get beat like that. But if it's going to be a shot to beat Carey Price, it's got to be a heck of a shot. And that happens. And then Superman. Mikheyev finally scores. Now, it wasn't like I said where he's going to finally beat the defenseman wide and get that odd man rush or the breakaway to score. It's not like that, so we're not going to count it. Not to that aspect yet, because he will still get one of those soon. But he finally scores. It's Zach Hyman dropping his shoulder down the left side. He reverses, feeds it back to Kerfoot. Kerfoot, a little chip over to Soup. A nice little return pass from Monday's game where it was Mikheyev to Kerfoot. And yes, he's done it. Mikheyev outworks the defender. I forget who it was there. Outworks him. Just taps it top corner there. And Ilya Mikheyev finally scores his first goal since his injury? I think he scored in the game he got injured. And that was back in 2019. He scores. That's 2 goals in 42 seconds, and it's 3-1 Leafs. After that, there's some back and forth action, good chances by both teams, and Montreal finally finds the back of the net after a Morgan Rielly turnover where he loses his balance. He's on his knees. There's Leafs there, but instead of letting one of them, who's actually standing, take it, he tries to shoot it away. That doesn't work. Puck gets back to Sherratt. I think it was Sherratt. Maybe, I don't know, whoever the defenseman is. He takes a shot. It gets tipped, and Anderson is obviously out of position. He overplays the shot. It gets tipped. Tatar pots in the loose puck with 3 minutes and 20 to go. And for me, it was like, oh no, panic mode. But for the Leafs, No fret at all. Leafs, non-panic mode button pressed. They make it look easy. Montreal gets it into the Leaf zone. Price is to the bench. Muzzin, a simple outlet pass to a supporting down low Matthews. Matthews calmly takes it out. Feeds Hyman. Hyman has position. He makes sure he gets the puck over the blue line and then just backhands it into the open net. Smooth, danger averted. It was honestly like the Leafs were in a practice and just working on a simple breakout there. That's how easy it was. Loved it. Calm, cool, collected for that team, for that play. And the Leafs take the game 4-2. Now my final thoughts. Freddie, after that first shot and first goal, he was stellar. Absolutely stellar. Exactly what you've been expecting and you've seen in the last, I don't know how many games. He looked tremendous, and he outdueled Carey Price. Also a note, Leafs are getting their sticks in passing lanes, so when like Montreal's trying to break out, they're picking off passes, they're hounding the puck. They're really working on their turnovers and takeaways. It's like Austin Matthews did, like a little presentation to the team, showed his highlights of his takeaways, and they all practice it in practice because it's been working. It's really nice to see everyone, top to bottom, working hard to get that puck back. And there you have it. The Leafs are now 11-2-1. They are in sole possession. I think they're up by 5 points now with a game in hand on Montreal. 11-2-1, top in the North Division, Canadian Division, whatever you want to call it. But there is the rematch on Saturday, and I expect Montreal to come out firing. It's rematch Saturday on Hockey Night in Canada. Let's go get them again, Toronto. Go, Leafs, go.